This is the only homework you took from the beginning of our term or our semester in this question sheet. We will start with the first question, the complete question. The HTML is shortcut for hypertext markup language. The CSS is shortcut for cascading style sheet. The H1 is shortcut for heading. The P1 is shortcut for paragraph. Number 5, the HTML code structure is, here we have to concentrate what's the structure of the HTML. The structure of the shape of my code while I'm writing the code. We have two main parts inside this HTML code. I have head and body. The head and the body. This is the answer. Number 6, the beginning of the HTML code is between bigger than and smaller than small brackets. يعني. We will have HTML. Number 7, the ending of the HTML code ends with the same structure, but we have slash before HTML. So between two brackets, slash HTML. Number 8, we can write inside the head. What and what? I can write inside the head two things. I can write mainly the title and the CSS code. This is the answer for number 8. So inside the head, I will write the title and the style part, which is the CSS part. But if we have a question, what you can write inside, you can write two things inside the body. Who can tell me what are the two things that you can write inside the body?
We can write commands and CSS, I think.
No, the place of the CSS is mainly inside the heading. Sorry, it's inside. It's inside the head. It's not inside the body. Okay, the main part we write inside the body is the main code of my page or the JavaScript part. The JavaScript part or the main code of my page. Number 9, the difference between the HTML and the JavaScript is what? The HTML is mainly used for writing for designing the static websites, and the JavaScript is mainly used for designing a dynamic websites. So the HTML is for static website and the JavaScript for dynamic websites. Number 10, the HTML is used to make what type of websites? This is the answer can be extracted from number 9, which is static websites. Fine. The next part is true and false. The HTML code consists of tags. Yes, it consists of tags. The HTML is not case sensitive. We said before that the case sensitive is A capital is not like A small. The A capital is a thing and the A small is another thing. We have two different binary code for each one of them. So it's not the same thing. So the HTML is case sensitive programming language. So number 2 is false. Number 3, I don't have to end anything I start inside the HTML. It's false. I have to end the title, I have to end the head, I have to end the body, I have to end the HTML code to inform my IDE or the computer while running the codes that it's the end of this part and I will start another code in another part. Number 4, the extension of the HTML is .css. What is the extension? The extension is the part inform the computer the part that inform the computer what is the type of this file. .css is a type of a style sheet. The .html or .htm, this is the extension of the HTML. So number 5 is true and number 4 is false. Number 6, the title defines the heading section. What's the meaning of this? The title defines the heading section. It means that the name of the website here, if we opened any browser, I will have here the WhatsApp or WhatsApp web. This is the title of my website. So it's the definition of the heading section in my website. So the number 6 is true. Number 7, the body. This tag show content of the website will be displayed. This tag will identify that I will put anything inside the body or inside the part of this page. It's not the heading. If we open this form, this last form, I have here form 1, and this is the heading of my website. And this is the body inside here. This is, we said what we said inside this. So number 7 is true. Number 8, the HTML code consists of tags. Yes. Sorry, it's repeated. It's like number 1. Sorry. Number 9, between two brackets BR. Make space between words. The BR is shortcut for break. It's not making spaces between words, so it's false. It will make you go to the next line and start discussing or writing another line of code in another line. Number 10, strong command is like the bold that give the same effect. What is the strong? It's a code used to make a style or make text formatting for the text inside the website. The strong and the bold will give the same effect. It's true. It will make it not bigger in size, but bigger in the font of the pen I'm using. We will go then to my book and start from the beginning. It's a small revision. It's the introduction, starting with the introduction of the HTML, mainly for creating the websites. It's shortcut for HTML, hypertext markup language. We have a derived language from SGML. It's derived from SGML. The future is the HTML, but mainly the future now is the JavaScript. It's not a programming language, it's the markup language because it defines marks. It consists of tags. It's not case-sensitive language. So this question is false. I'm sorry. I was defining what's meant by case-sensitive, but this is false. It's not true. Sorry, it's true. It's not false. The HTML code is not case-sensitive. The JavaScript is case-sensitive. Sorry. Then we will go to the next page. Between brackets HTML it's the start tag. /HTML is the end of this tag. This is a simple example. We contain the head. Inside it we have body, and then we have inside the heading we will have title, and then we will have body next of this heading. The H1 is for introducing a heading. and this is the shape of the heading. Then I can write P, which is paragraph, write many of text like a paragraph. BR is line break for going to the next line. The B for bold, big, for make it increasing the font of this يعني the size of my writing. The EM for emphasized text. The I for italic, small, for making it the font is smaller. Strong is like the bold, it makes more strict. The sub is making the line, the written thing, under my line, and the super is making it upper the line like the power. And the U for underline, and strict for making a dash in or above the word. And this is the code, and this is the shape of the strict, this is the shape of the underline, this is the shape of the big, this is the strong, and this is the bold. It's mainly, they are equal. Then I can change the font by identifying the size inside my part and giving a foreground color of this font. I can identify this font and put color equals whatever color I need, and identifying a size for it, and face to identify a writing style. This is the result of the previous one. I can insert a background by putting the body with the brackets of the body. I can put BG color equals green to put a background color, or changing the text color by identifying also and putting a text equal white or equals any color inside the body brackets. I can make text alignment, aligning left or aligning right or aligning center. I can insert a hyperlink which align, when I press on it, it can make me go to another website. I will open a bracket and write A and href. It's a reference for this website. Then I will close this bracket and put the name which I want to appear, the word I want to appear for the user, and when he press on this word, it will display the website. And this is, for example, we can insert an image by opening a bracket and put IMG, which is shortcut for image, and SRC, which is source, a shortcut for this. Sorry, it contains the name of my picture in my computer. I can also change its size, make it identifying its height by whatever I need, and identifying its width also. This is multiple sizes of image. It identifies different height and width here, and different alignment inside this image. This is a table. We must know that we have three main types of tables. We have unbordered tile and bordered table, unbordered table, and padding, cell padding table, column pad and row pad. This is an example for unbordered table, and this is an example for a heading and a vertical, sorry, and horizontal bordered table. And this is an example for column span or row span, which is merging the two cells here with each other and merging these two cells here with each other. And we can make a column spacing or row spacing by leaving this cell empty. And I can insert a background color for my page, or background color for my table, or for my text. I can insert a background color or changing the foreground color of anything inside my page. This is the last thing, which is HTML list tag. I have three types of lists: unordered list, ordered list, and defined list. This is mainly the codes. The li is the empty tag for identifying that I will write a list. It's a shortcut. Li is shortcut for list. The ol is the ordered list. The ul is unordered list. The dl is a definition list. If I define an definition list, I have to identify with it a dt for defining an item or a term inside this list, and the dd for giving a description for this item inside this list. And we have here a small example. He started the ul by identifying that he will write, or he will make an unordered list, and li for identifying the items inside this list. And we said we can identify the type, which is the shape in front of this icon or this item inside this list. This can be circle, it can be a square. If we have an ordered list, you can order it by identifying many types of this order by Arabic, which is the basic one, the A small, which is a lowercase alphabetic, A capital, uppercase alphabetic, I small, which is lowercase Roman numbers, I capital, which is uppercase Roman numbers. This is the example of this. And the last thing is making a complete form. So I have to start, as I start the head or the body or the title or the HTML, even the HTML code, I will start by identifying the computer that I will write a form between two brackets and ending it with a slash form, and put your elements inside this form. The form is the input, the user input, and this input will creating an input field, a space to make the user input anything inside it, the text, which identifies I can write a single line of text inside it. I will inform the computer what type of text I will enter, numbers or what. The text area, it's a multi-line text input lines. The password will shows me all the letters or the characters entered in a shape of asterisk. The label is a space which have name inside it. It doesn't contain anything or any action done when I press on this label. The option is a radio button. You can choose between the options inside, between, for example, male and female. You have to choose only one of them, and you have to identify which one chosen at the beginning, and select, which is you have a drop down list or drop down box, have all the items inside it, and button for a push button. It's a button to, when you press it, it will make an action. The value, which is the option, the attribute of this option, and the checkbox, which you can select and deselect, and you also can select many of the items from this checkbox. And we have a drop down box, it's a selectable list. And this is my form, and this is the last thing in our session. I was very happy to see you here. If you have any problem, please say to me. Is everything clear?
Miss, is this uploaded on WhatsApp?
Yes,
Okay. Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you for attending. Bye.
Thank you, miss.
You're welcome.